Howdy zowdy, Big Beefy Bird right here in the episode of Binary Weapons. Alright, I mentioned last run, don't like holding R. But the strat here is play Laz. Here's what we're trying to specifically do. We are trying to get 10 tears ups in a single run. And just starting until your pill is a tears up is probably the best way to do it. From what I've seen. It's weird that it doesn't show the thing when the screen's there.
Friends till the end.
And now this is not a strategy I would advise normally as this character. Infested. It's gonna take a minute. There you go. Okay. Playing on easy mode for the increased chance of like consumables even happening. That's a Yara. That would actually be really good. So we're gonna hold a Yara rune until maybe we find another couple of those pills. If we get lucky enough. Try to find secret rooms for sure is the way I'm gonna try to do it. Just passively getting. This is crazy that enemies are shooting this slow. It's almost like weird. Just like try to get 10 tears ups. Like what else? There's nothing else to it. Like that one of the highest ways to like probably easiest ways to do it is literally hoping that like Crooked Penny like procs like twice. Like 3 times in a row. Which is why this kinda sucks. This is definitely obviously it's one of the things that I've yet to even get. Makes sense why. But there's definitely a fun way to do it. Definitely should look over at every shop. Maybe we'll get placebo. Placebo really would end up being the king to this. For some reason, it's not showing me like items anymore because of how often I was holding R, I guess. Maybe that's like some weird thing with the floor. Take the soul heart, you know what? Definitely don't want false PhD. I don't know what I'd want from a devil room right now, other than maybe Mega Blast, just so I can get her off my list of items to pick up. There's a lot of things we need to do to get this 100,000%. Also, I still need to play online on this file, which I don't think I've done. I also have to play an online daily run. I played on easy specifically, by the way, so I'd have more consumables, and yet the consumables aren't consuming. Which strikes me as rather odd, honestly. If you want me to be perfectly honest. Where are my consumables? I could use them. I don't think it matters. Okay, this is annoying. Hold on, let me just restart the game, so like maybe things show up when I pick them up. Black Candle, that's another pill. Let me just relaunch the whole game. There you go. It seems a little more more likely that something might happen there. We will be back for this. I don't really want to use my bomb to get it. Super secret room for pills. Wasn't trying to get that, but I'll take a free ice baby. Sometimes you just you're pleasantly surprised in Isaac. And it's the pill room. So none of these are really what we're looking for.
Luck up, luck down.
Pretty nothing. Still looking for blue pills though, is really what we're looking for. Maybe I could use my my little familiar to make this fight go by a little faster. Not gonna do it. Why? We got all the time in the world this run. Now, if what's gonna really just make me want to lose my mind. Double deal. I don't like any of these, so I'm just not gonna take them. It's gonna make me lose my mind is if you've seen me trying to get 5 gulp trinket pills, like 5 gulp pills in one run. The 3 times I tried to do that and I just never ended up getting it. The fact that in one of those runs I had a Tears Up pill with placebo and I just didn't end up, or not placebo. I had a Tears Up pill that I got like probably 15 times. That I just didn't even waste time using it or something. I didn't know they were Tears Down pills. Never mind. Statement is actually false. Now, like, a way to get like blow up mushrooms would probably be really nice. Also, just like Tears Ups from my other ways of getting them. I guess you just don't get consumables at all in this game anymore, by the way. Like, that's fully just up to chance. Dull Razor is unfortunately not what we're looking for. I'm even willing to fight Hush just to make sure that I have another shop opportunity. But going there is doing that. On the plus side, you know, at least I'm just playing the game. Like, optimally, I could be doing alt path just to make sure I see an extra shop. But I don't want to do that, so. High Priestess, well, the boss fight basically is just going to end. Probably one of the few bosses where that would not be the case. It definitely should give too much trouble here. I just need my my familiars to like really pick up some slack here, or they're really doing a good job outnumbering these enemies. I almost didn't hit that. Well, this is basically the box. Call me crazy for now. Where's my other rune? Let's do some shenanigans. Let's try to find our secret room. We can Yara, and that gives us like minimum 3 right now. But I want to just try to. We need a min max. What would really be good right now is the Soul Stone, or whatever the use runes multiple time item is, as that would allow for me to Yara more than once here, and then that would give me another 4. And if I got another battery or something that allowed me to use another charge, like that just finishes the challenge. Now, the negative of that is the fact that that is pretty unlikely. I was going to say I need to blow this spot up, but then those were there. Blowing up mushrooms as well would be a great way to ensure more of these. That being said, where would the secret room even be? Probably below me? Like right here on the bottom? Because it couldn't be at the top. Unfortunately, it's not the best there. Paying money maybe to just like fight, or like just to try to get pills out of machines would be another good way to do this. Nothing there. We're really just not getting too much stuff, so at least for now I think the best thing I can really hope for, maybe one more mushroom, no, shot speed down. The attempt at pill though there was appreciated, but I can't really take both of these with me, so we're just gonna have to kind of just Yara it, take the second Tears Up. We're at 2. 2 is more than I was expecting. We have 1 key to the kingdom here for sure. If we get placebo, like, I'll be super happy. It'll be another situation of just me getting everything I would ever need for a specific challenge that I have in my head that I want to do. So again, it just really requires us going into our shops. Maybe finding more super secret rooms. That could be potentially good. It's just unfortunate it ended up spawning on the other side. These enemies are gone. Another pill. It would be unfortunate to get a tears up pill in like an unretrievable location like that. But we're not too worried about something like that right now. I'm just worried about getting 10 of them, you know? I get to use like default tiers. I don't have like a demon following me, and I don't have to. I have the opportunity to take multiple hits. So like, it's just everything I could really want right now. Just like truly a liberating feeling. Yeah, I'll take it for the bomb. Debating just walking on top of it doing that, but also that would be pretty bad. Maybe I just like get some. You get multiple money now. Okay, I mean it is an item right now, and that actually lets me go into curse rooms for basically free now. As health is definitely a resource that will be much easier to come across on easy mode. Or normal mode as it's actually considered. Still more min-maxing. I don't really think that trinket is even like worth anything, to be honest. How about you come over here and get blown up by this? Oh no, I got hit. Oh wait, no, I procced my thing. I can just do that if I want to. Really good item, by the way. It has way more utility than what it was intended to be used for, and I appreciate it for that. Like, oh, I think I might get hit here. Oh, too bad. What am I gonna use that half a heart for? Nothing. I don't really need it, to be honest. That's pretty good. I guess we're taking this. That's Godhead again, by the way. It's just Godhead again. Did that increase my tiers? What increased my tier rate? I thought Godhead lowered it. Again, I'm still gonna be trying to min-max as much as possible just to get around. I mean, the more chances I get at consumables, the higher of a chance I have at finding more pills. The more pills, the higher chances I get of seeing. You know, it's a pretty standard way I'm going to be playing the game right now. So, on the plus, I don't really have any major stories right now. Haven't really done too much other than draw. Like, that's basically it. Like, I probably could use a new. Actually, let me let you. Don't kill it. Oh no. I want you to throw some bombs into these mushrooms for me, if you could. So kindly. That's the level we're going at. Trying to get some tears ups here. That I'm willing to use a little bit of my time here, just to try to ensure that maybe another mushroom gives us one, and then we can be at more than 2, unless for some reason Godhead was a tears up. It doesn't matter if we get tears downs. I'm pretty sure it just has to be get 10 tears ups. And one last mushroom for you to explode for me. Can you shoot it a little farther? Just kind of like come over here. This is definitely boring. I gotta. All right, I think the time has lasted. There's a stars. Definitely don't replace the other one with that, because that would be really dumb for me to do that. That being said, we are no bombs, which is bad because like bombs really help us get into secret rooms. Maybe I use all this money. Maybe I buy this. That increases our chances of maybe seeing more consumables that we would want. Like more chests to open, more consumables that way. And then I ultimately think, just go and get a $1 bill, I guess. You can't give pills, so there's actually no point to me playing this guy, and I don't need to, I have Skatol already picked up, so that's that floor. Let's just go. 99 cents. We need it. We have it now. I don't know if I'm gonna use that. I guess we should be going a little faster if we end up wanting to fight Hush, because if we fight Hush, we'd end up having just one extra opportunity to maybe get placebo in the shop, and that would ultimately help out tremendously with this. Trying to get 2 things. Guess we're gonna get this. And I guess I'm gonna go grab that key that's down there. We have Godhead, so basically every room is free. None of these enemies are gonna even remotely cause any sorts of issues for me, as they are essentially dead before they've even arrived. That's a damage up. It's definitely a super big help for the aforementioned just killing enemies quick. A card. Empress, unfortunately not what we're looking for. I would absolutely take a Temperance, by the way. Like the one that makes you just scarf down 5 pills. 2 bombs, probably going to be better than any card. Cards really can't give me what I'm looking for. Extra health. I mean, if I want a bunch of money, I could pick it up. But I'm not really looking for that. In fact, I'm so bold, I'm not even going to worry about picking up the extra coin. BOGO bombs. I mean, we have literally 99 cents. I might as well pick it up. Could give us a Temperance card, maybe. This is when you're looking for the. You're really looking looking at the bottom of the barrel to try to get some stuff. Oh no, it wasn't a soul heart? I don't really care. I don't think at least I don't think I care right now. Oh yeah, I know Godhead wasn't that was me probably taking a Tears Up pill, and that's why it increased earlier. That's pretty bad right there. Supper. It's in fact not a Tears Up. As this challenge is it's gonna be annoying. That's for sure. 5 floors, 2 Tears Ups obtained, and all of them are pills. And one of them is literally, I'm holding the 3rd one that I only got because of a Yara. I really need placebo. I really need a shop that lets me reroll, which it hasn't happened yet. Like, if that happens, like, this is done. So this next shop just needs to be the reroll shop, and if it's not that, then, like, it's just unfortunate. So maybe, yeah, we try to run. No, that one gives you a donation machine. So, like, maybe that one on that floor won't even be good. And then I really have to min-max. I think we just go for that very rare scenario. Like, yeah, we have Godhead, but we also don't have, like, 10 Tears Ups. I just hate it. It's gonna be annoying. I guess while I'm here, like, I did see that Balloons is adding a roguelike mode to it. Like a DLC or something that lets you do that. So I'm debating playing that, because I really like Balloons, but it is really just like, he puts the tower down, it pops the balloons. Guess we'll take this. I mean, there's no reason not to. Reroll machine? Well, This run sucks. Didn't get it. Yeah, you gotta hold R. Oh, it's a great run if you're trying to win. But we're trying to do much more than that. We have much bigger plans. Super secret, unfortunately. Sackhead's probably not gonna be the thing that gets us this. Where's my... Why am I not shooting Godhead shots anymore? What is this? Oh, because I have Stapler. Yeah, so I made the run infinitely worse. That's kind of dumb, actually. Why is that the case? Yeah, that's pretty not fun, I will admit. We learned that, we learned the synergy. Don't worry. Oh, we could go fight Delirium and not get Placebo there. Hollowed ground. Don't really want hollowed ground. Placebo right here? Nope. Okay, quad shot though. I mean, that's kind of fun. Guess we'll do it. That gives us our tier shots back is literally the only reason I did it. By the way. That doesn't mean I'm going to sit here for the next, for this foreseeable future. And I'm pretty sure Placebo isn't obtainable via this, so maybe we don't make it to Hush. Nah, we should be getting to Hush should actually be super easy. And maybe we get the one item. Yeah, I don't know if the balloons thing would be fun, or like to record. Even though I really like balloons games a lot. Because I don't know, something about a good tower defense game is always a treat. What I really need is this the Isaac Plants vs Zombies game to, I don't know, update, but that's like a fan project thing, so there's obviously no obligation for that to happen. But it definitely would be cool. I don't know if it's been updated since like I last looked at it like a year ago though. Got some Isaac things. I am excited for what is to come after I've 100,000% of this, which I've alluded to just by, you know, saying that I was going to play like modded stuff after I did this. With the main one being the one I've literally never touched, Fiend Folio, and we're right on the cusp of it. So there was a boss there that whole time. Hey, Peter. Really shouldn't be using bombs on you. I would try to even move out of the way, and then you creep hit me. That's really cool of you. I actually want you to hit me again so I can get rid of this fucking tier. Thank you. Or the heart. I don't like the rotten hearts. There goes that boss. Sure something happened there. So what's this run looking like? Pretty good. It's just not good for what we needed. Which is it feels wrong to ask for so many like tears up items like that. But we certainly are at that point where that's what we need for one achievement. I don't know what this is, probably actually a repentance thing. I don't know when this was added though, because I can't guarantee it was added in repentance, but it really does suck. Like there's one that's like you break the game and you get like 50 items or something, you know, in a single run. Like that's not that bad. But it also used to be like so much easier because you could just get to Steam sales. And then that's the familiar we get for this. A cool little ice frozen baby boy. they became a science project. They were like, what happens if you freeze a baby? Like, you know, like science fair projects. Or it's like, you do some gross thing. Let's see how bread, like, gets mold. You just have that in your house for, like, a month. Science fair projects fucking sucked. I hated them. Because it's like, you got an obligation now about this thing that, like, now takes an extended period of time to have to, like, monitor and keep track of data and for stuff like that. You also had to go time, like, out of your day and ask mommy, hey, can you get all these materials for my science fair project? And then, you have to do that, and you just, you have to designate a location in your house that you need a moldy piece of bread in a closet or something like that. I never did a moldy bread science fair experience project. I think I did a lot of still annoying ones. But yeah, they're definitely they're never like a fun thing to do. Is what it comes down to. I'm trying to think of what the ones I did were, because I only had to do them a couple times. In my science classes. I do remember that we were supposed to dissect a frog, but we never did that, and I'm glad we didn't, because like on a moral grounds, I just feel like I shouldn't have to do that. I shouldn't have to become a serial killer who enjoys. I shouldn't have done that. Cutting open a once living creature for literally no reason other than to memorize the organs it had inside of it in a little graph. I don't know if schools still do this, but I'm so glad that ours did not. Weird. It just seems like. It just seems gross. Like, how do they obtain said frogs is really what it's gonna come down to. We bred frogs specifically so you could, like, freeze their dead bodies and, like, put scalpels through their skin? Like, why has it gotta be horrible? And also, like, the teacher really was playing up that it was going to smell awful, which is just another, just like, wonderful thing. Like, oh wow, are you telling me that you as a not even legal adult yet are finding something only a psychopath really would do fun? I mean, a scientist isn't really a psychopath. There is like legitimate reasons for dissection processes, so you know, like more about animal biology and you know, maybe like it has a reason. But I'm also just like, I'm never going to use the information in anything. I'm going to have my brain try to expunge it from my head. So maybe I don't want to do that. I'm really just like trying to get this to work, by the way. 85 cents to try to to try to get this. If we get placebo in the shop, it's awesome. If we don't, that's unfortunate. I think placebo can show up in a 5-cent arcade machine. So maybe this arcade will have that. Other than that, that's really it. We really didn't get 10 tiers ups. Can you believe that? It's fucking crazy. Why would that ever happen? Oh, this is a piece of shit. I don't like it. I don't respect it. Don't want it. I'm gonna go run back with my tail between my legs. Go re-grab this. Okay, well, I actually need you to pay out like 5 times as well. And I have 84 cents, so I'm going to do it. which is definitely going to be slow. Really good if I had a spacebar item, I guess, this whole game that utilized charges. But here's the thing, most of the best like spacebar items in this game don't require charges. The one I have right now, currently, high utility. Force red heart damage instead of taking your soul heart damage in situations where you might not want that to happen. Gain money. It's just good. Like, doesn't require charges. It requires another resource that is a lot easier to strategize again. Since technically, if I look at it like this, I have 9 charges of this. That then increase if I continue to cry here, not getting battery item. Thanks for the trinket, by the way. I do like it. In fact, even though I don't have a good spacebar item to utilize it, I am actually gonna still take it. I have like 1 minute, man. You gotta pay out. Things are time sensitive right here. Well, good thing it happened just in time, by the way. And I don't care much that I got hit there. I'm just gonna go back, grab my cheers up pill, and then just leave. Would be great if I had placebo with all those charges. That would be a situation where I would say that is in fact very good. However, I actually don't. I don't think I can get anything else. Placebo. You fuck. This run didn't count. Awesome. Nah, it counted. Might as well finish it, right? Clicker. Placebo in that room, actually, I think. Dunce? I'll take Dunce Cap. Wow, that gives a lot of tears. That's like 2 more tears and they're still home. I don't even want to touch that. I don't care. Don't have the respect right for it. I could clicker. I mean, when else am I ever going to decide to hit the clicker? Am I Judas now? Oh, we removed Dunce Cap, though. That sucks. I didn't really think about it. There's another Tears Up, at least. There's 3. We could fight Delirium and maybe get a thing at the very end. Maybe we could even get R key and then restart the run and still have a Tears Up. So maybe I actually just go fight that. This is how you know that there's like something wrong if you're trying to go fight Delirium so you get a specific spacebar item, or actually I guess 2 at this point, because I could get the R key and then restart the run and then continue to have the Tears Ups I already have, and then continue an entire new run with the chances of getting an entire one other spacebar item, which I would like, but it would be more optimal now to get rid of the R key, because then I could start the run from the beginning, which if I hadn't ended up getting placebo from one of my boss fights now, I'd actually not have enough room charges to be able to use placebo a solid 6 times, it seems. just that's how I'm looking at it, like, realistically, you know? Other than that, to say we've done basically all the long fights. We did funny fight, we did bunny fight, and we did honey fight. I don't even want to go fight Delirium, I'm gonna be real. That's like the only way we get placebo this run. And it's not likely. Although with extra charges. I think that's just what it's gonna come down to. Like, start runs until I get placebo when I started a run with Tears Up. I wonder if the Tears Ups, because as soon as I switched to easy difficulty, I got a Tears Up pill on like that 3rd attempt. I'm gonna use some bombs to speed this fight up. That one's gonna hit. Act like I care. It's really easy to dodge right now. I wonder why. I don't like speed up or like anything on easy difficulty. You are definitely just gonna do that. If you're gonna do that, I'm gonna have very little respect for it. I'm gonna do that attack, and I'm just gonna walk into a tier I wasn't looking at. That attack apparently ends instantly. Is that like a hard mode thing? Or did he just cancel it with another attack? Basically, I've been out around that. Hey, Boneheart. Alright, I'll go do Delirium. There's no point to doing it, but hey, I guess we'll do it. On the plus side, we're Judas now, who does more damage. What time is it? Alright, I have enough time for another episode after this, another recording, another solid little session of the Binding of Isaac. Depending on how long it takes for me to get a thing. Delirium right here. Of course it is. You don't even get to do one room before you gotta fight Delirium. I got like one boss fight. The tempting, it's very tempting to take this Tears Up pill to increase my damage to allow this fight to not last nearly as long. Oh, we were hit. I'm gonna be very aggressive on this shit, just so I can hopefully kill you faster. I guess I destroyed it, which is cool. I definitely do like this fight. I think it's a really well-designed fight. We have Gimpy, and I guess Gimpy just gives more health when you're on easy, because you're, you know, it makes sense why it would. As things like that usually have an increased chance to give you the hearts. Or something like that. I think it's just rune clears or whatever, or like they replace more of them with pennies or something. I don't know what they do. I just know that you get less of them. Unless they're like forced drops, like things from little Dolly. I'm trying not to fall asleep fighting this fucking boss. With homing tears plus well, I mean, it's Godhead, so it's not really plus Godhead, it's just, it is Godhead. I'm glad that we were allowed to have tear shots still, by the way, because that really just made it way less fun. Oh no, I got hit. Oh, there's a soul heart on the ground. Oh, will I need it? Probably. It's Delirium. Yeah, I have Godhead and 8 damage right now. But no speed. And Delirium just gets to sit here with like 5 times speed on some characters. Like, what are you supposed to do, man? And I'm shocked you didn't just spawn something on top of me. Little respect for this boss. Alright, time to go try to get, like, 1 in a million chance. It's like, will I get placebo? Will I get R key is what I really want. I want R key so I can have a chance. Suicide King. I feel like there's no fitting way to end it other than using Suicide King if I don't get what I need here. Stars. I don't really think the stars are going to do that much for us. That is another Tears Up. Let's leave it on the ground in case we get Diplopia. That would make it 5, right? Yara... There's more things we could definitely do now to get this. I don't think it's super likely, but it certainly is doable. Hierophant, I guess. If we need a Hierophant, we got it there. Hello, Daddy Longlegs. Apparently, yeah, this run is not instantly killing Daddy Longlegs. Duality is really not going to do anything at this point in the run. I'm really glad it appeared, though, because it's not good. If I need health, it's there. Just a lot of nonsense. Super secret room right here. Oh. Best guess ever. I don't need shields. I need tears, man. Tears pill? Nope. I respect the game giving me another tears health pill. Because that makes it 5. If I use that, that's the 2 pills we used already. Those 2 and our tears up item that we got. That's half of what we needed. Which, in all honesty, like out of the situation there, that's not like too bad. I don't even care about those items. They can shove it. That's a tears up pill as well. Hold on. Apparently I just never even saw that. That's kind of crazy that happens. Well, now we're having more and more options show up here. Like if I get another Yara rune, that's it. That's all we actually end up needing. The chances of getting another Yara rune are like rather low. But you know, there are other things like, well, I might as well put this in this room here as a last hoorah, and you know. Ball of Steel again. I haven't really paid attention to what any of my pills' colors were, other than the fact that I want the blue one. We effectively have 6 right now. I should have grabbed that. Because that could be a vert pill. And that would be another good way to ensure that I get this, is if I manage to get that. But then I would also need I don't even care if you hit me. Like, what are you gonna do when you hit me? Make me cry? I'm not gonna cry. I'm a big boy. There's a placebo from secret rooms, right? I feel like that would have been a good way to get it. It really is just coming down to whether or not I get the handful of items that I could even, like, possibly make this. If I find, like, one boss fight, that'd be cool. Like, one boss fight. Oh, you already found 2? You don't need to be so, like, complaining about it. There's 2 boss fights here. So this one I've already done. Just kind of shows up here at this point of the game, I guess. Literally no interest in Brown Nugget, not on our list of items to get. That, I guess, is another way to, like, look at it, is I could be, pretty sure every item can appear when you're in this, other than, like, maybe a handful of very specific, random drop ones, like things like Skatole or Dollar Bill can't, like, show up. Nice shot at the very end. That's doing less damage, honestly. Alright, just like... Oh, the Razor Blade is like... I mean, it's effectively better than what I have now. Because I have an incentive. It does the same damage, but it has the incentive of making me lose my mind. And does it range up? Yes, mother. This one's not the one that drops a pill. Death card. I think was a good first attempt. It is a complete showcase of the fact that this is in fact nothing to do with skill. It's just whether or not you get what you need here. Another tears up pill, honestly. High respect for it. That puts 7. Again, 1 Yara rune would make the difference. But if you're gonna keep giving me pills, like, honestly, that's like a solid way to do it. I would love another pill. I was like, why'd you drop a heart? No, it's Skimpy that did it. I'm worried that picking up the sack ended up making things work less. Bombs are key. Unfortunately, half of that pill is what I would need it to be. But the other half is white instead of blue. I guess we might as well. I never use this trinket, and it's I think the only situation I could even fathom using it right now. Looking for a secret room, I guess, would be a way to maybe find something. I don't know. I don't think it's even worth trying to do that. Because, again, we'd get placebo. I mean, we could get an Archie. We could. It is very unlikely that would happen, but I feel like the highest likelihood of getting an Archie would be just from fighting these bosses. As crazy as, like, the 1 in 1,000 chance from each of these fights. As opposed to just, like, the whatever % chance that you can find an item in a room like that, and then on top of that, now you're dealing with whether or not an item would have even appeared in that room to begin with, and then you would also need it to be like one of 2 items you're trying to find. It's gonna give me a speed up. No, give me a tears up. Look at me miscalculating. There's 2 bosses. What are the chances we get the R key? I wonder if there's any items that other than like the spawning ones that just can't appear. Like story-specific ones. Alright, well, I had fun with this. Literally already like fought you not too long ago. It's a little bit more fair of a fight, but thank you, Infamy. Oh, I don't have Infamy. It was a little it kind of looked like Infamy for some reason. Just gonna let you guess we're back to having this. Oh, nice. I want to know the thought process behind that attack, by the way. Well, could give me pills. Potentially. It's at the point where that really doesn't make the difference here. False PhD is the opposite of what we need right now. Glad to see it. That would literally make it to where every single tears up is a tears down, and I don't really, I don't think that would be ideal. Black powder. It's an item. I tried to get the chest, but I unfortunately walked a little too close to that one. You Satan, run, I fought you last run, and it was super easy, and I didn't even have to play the game. It was so fun. I don't even have to play well against you. I can literally just like another situation where you're just getting homing tears by Godhead. This one's a little less absurd, though. Admittedly. Yeah. Can't expect too much. Last thing we're trying is doing the secret room, I guess. So let the hunt for the secret room begin. There you go. It's ended. And it's two sacks. Chariot, Fortunately, not what we're looking for. That doesn't feel that bad of an attempt, though.
Tears. Tears.
It certainly gave us the highest likelihood of an attempt that succeeded, but unfortunately, you just didn't get the other 3 you need. But yeah, at least I get to have fun playing Laz. Character I normally wouldn't get to play, but hey, it's just like normal game. So yeah, if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, check my links in the description. I'll see you in the next one. We'll be trying to get 10 more tiers up to the next run. Probably same strat.